Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now today we want to deal with this radical geometry problem. How do we find x? Now to find x, we'll start by completing this figure to be a complete circle. So once we do that, we can reflect this line of 4 units on the other side of the semicircle, so that if you now look at this diagram, if we label this line, of course the center is O, we can let this point to be point A, point B, then point C, point D, and point E. Now, how do we find the value of x? Now, finding the value of x is very simple. Remember, from this point to this, you've been given to be 3 units, meaning from O to E is also 3 units. Then again, from A to O, from the center to the circumference is the radius of the circle. So if we have from O to B is 3 plus x, which implies that from O to A is also 3 plus x, because they are both the radius of the given circle. So how do we find the value of x? Now, getting the value of x is very simple. We just apply the theorem of intersecting chords. So you can see the chord CD is intersecting the chord AB at point E. We have the chord CD is intersecting the chord AB at point E, meaning point E is the point of intersection. So the theory of intersecting chords, that implies C to E then times E to D will be equals to A to E then times E to B, using the theorem of intersecting chords. Now from C to E is 4 units, and from E to D is also 4 units. So here we'll have 4 units by 4 units to be equals to from A to E. From A to E, you can see it is 3 plus x then plus 3. That is 3 plus x then plus 3 is the whole length from A to E. From A to O is 3 plus x, then from O to E is 3. So if you add the 2, you get the length from A to E. Then it is times from E to B is x. Now, if you simplify this problem, 4 times 4 is 16 to be equals to, then we have 3 plus 3 is 6 plus x, then times x. Now, if you expand the bracket, we will have x will multiply all the terms inside the bracket. So you have x times 6 will be 6x, then x times x will be plus x squared. So if you rearrange this to form a quadratic equation, we'll start with the x squared term, then followed by positive plus 6x, then plus 16 going on the other side of the equation. It becomes minus 16 is equals to 0. We go to equations number 5, then we choose quadratic equation number 3, then the coefficient of x squared is the a, which is 1, then the coefficient of x is the b, that is positive 6, then the constant term is negative 16. So what are the values of x? So the first value of x is 2, and the second value of x is negative 8. So we've seen that when you solve this equation, you'll get x to be either equals to 2 or x to be equals to negative 8. And remember, x is a length. So if x is a length, then negative 8 is undefined. So we found the value of x is 2 using the theorem of intersecting chords. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and see you again in our next presentation.